And we're back after 2 weeks off. It's the Stock Market Neophytes show, and we are live. We are live. Are you alive, Gary?
I am alive, man. 2 weeks ago already.
I know. It just goes, boy, last week, Carb Day was fun. We had
Memorial Day
race
weekend.
Yeah, the Pacers couldn't win the game, though, after the race, and they lost last night. But maybe tonight they'll get it done. Have you been watching the Pacers at all?
Sorry, I missed it.
I didn't. I just checked the score. I don't want to jinx them. If I start watching, they're going to lose.
Ever since Reggie Miller retired, I don't watch them.
Well, apparently they're pretty good. They're still up. They're up 3-2, so they need to win tonight, or they got to go back to the evil Madison Square Garden. But hey, I got some news, Gary. I got some news. I know I just barely got here in time back to the studio. I was actually working today. I was fixing a fireplace for this little old lady that somebody had taken advantage of her to fix it in the past. They said, "Oh, we'll fix your fireplace," and then they didn't do a good job. So they called the right guy. I went and fixed it for her.
Nice.
I just feel bad.
Nice.
Some people, you've been a contractor for pretty much, you're a retired contractor, and you've probably seen some people take advantage of people over the years, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
And it's just sad. And I know that you were one of the best home builders, because you would really put attention to the details. You listened to the customers. You had great you did it right, and that's why you got to retire a little early.
Thank you, John. I appreciate that.
No, but I run into different people, and I work for repeat customers on the commercial side now, and they appreciate a guy that comes in and charges fair. I run into on the commercial. You'll get a contract, and then something will get changed, and they call it a change order. Well, a lot of contractors will just rake you over the coals on a change order. It's like, okay, so say the work is that we're going to make a change to something on the masonry, and it's about a $2,000 change. Well, you come back and say, well, that'll be $10,000. I don't do that. I don't do that. And some people will bid it low and then come in and hope to get a change order and then get their money back. So yeah, it's a lot of different ways you can do things.
A lot of the builders couldn't handle change orders, but I wanted people to have what they wanted, and I didn't see change orders as a problem. But so we charged a fair price. They wanted their tile at a diagonal instead of a square.
Yep.
It's like, what the heck?
It's like, I want an extra outlet. And, sometimes they would say, you're adding extra. It's no big deal to add extra, but that costs you money. The sub's not going to put it in for free. If they'll do it for free, I don't. If they say, it's no problem doing it that way.
Well, yeah, and if they want to change the layout of the house, now that's something,
there's work involved and all that.
Yeah, there's a lot of changing plans and stuff like that.
Give you a PTSD thinking about the good old days of building customers and all that. Some were great. I just did a house for a person that this couple was excellent. And like I said, this lady I'm working for right now, I'm doing the work. My guys are on the commercial job, and she's like, "Oh, I just appreciate you doing this and all that." So it's fun. But anyway, hey Gary, I got some news.
One last thing. The sad thing about what you're talking about, how you started out about the contractors. There are ones that take advantage of people, and these people have no one to call.
Nope.
You ever think about that? They got nobody to get advice from. Now, my 4 kids are calling me all the time. There's a lot going on when, they bought new houses and they've got issues and they got, hey, should I this? Should I that? And it's like, these other people have nobody to call for advice. And,
it's you say that, but after this, I'm going to go help Autumn. She closed on her house and finally got the keys last week, and so I get to go pick up a table and take it to her house for her. So that's my, but you're right. There is, where they say you got to have at least 6 close friends. So that's how many people that carries a casket. You need, it's always good to have, you have to have 6 close friends. That's enough to carry. Unless you're skinny, then you'd only need 4 friends. They don't have to
probably a couple of them are anxious to see you go. So
well, that's what I say. They're not supposed to clap when you tell them they want you to come and do this. But so I got some news.
Yeah.
We may be having a guest. I ran across this guy on the TikTok that he's no neophyte. It's core investors. He's a young go-getter. I don't know where he's from. I just saw him on there. Send him a message. Say, hey, would you come on our show as a guest? Now here's the rub. So if we do this, he can't do noon, but he could do it 3:00. Would you be up for a 3:00 show on a Friday that you weren't maybe playing golf? Are you playing golf on Friday?
A 3:00 show?
Yeah.
Well, sure. Yeah. To have him on it, heck yeah.
Yeah, so he's on there. He's talking all this stuff we don't know nothing about. You might know about. I'm like, wow, this guy's really. So I sent him a message. He said, cool. And then also from my other show, I got a New York Knicks fan that's come on. He calls us farmers, and he's talking a bunch of stuff and everything. We'll see if we're going to compare living in the Midwest to living on the coast.
Tell me about this guy. What about him impresses you? What's he know?
Well, he's just a New Yorker. You know how they just in your face talking a lot of cuss words and calling us farmers and a bunch of names and all that. It's like it's
a race.
Very entertaining. No, I saw him on TikTok. Yeah, you got to watch these people on TikTok. There's cool. A lot of people doing that. I'm trying to figure out how to do ours live on the TikTok, but I have not figured that out yet. So we are actually we are on Mouthwash channel today. So we got actually a couple of viewers. That's scary. So anyway, let's get to it.
Yeah, there's been a lot going on in this market in the last
just in the last day for me, it's not. But I am basking in my dividends from the Silvo. They got paid on the 27th. That was nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
But they're talking about the silver market going down, so that doesn't help anything. So let's go ahead and bring up the big board. Bring up the big board. We got you. You got me on that thing again. You got to get the right monitor or something stuck in here.
Is that not the right monitor again?
No, that's not the right one. Golly, you're off 2 weeks and you forget how to do it.
What in the world? How? That sure looked like the right one. Okay, stop screen. Let's share. Where's present? Where's share at? Oh, present. Okay, got it. Share screen.
I'm not seeing nothing yet here in the mission master control.
Which one?
Oh, it's funny. The guy on the TikTok, he's got a little banner like we got. It's not a fan of, but he talks about earnings. He talks about all sorts of investing stuff. So
is that it?
Well, there you go. That could be it. And it is. Look at that.
All right. Got it.
We got it. Well, you got it. So what do you want to go through first? I know what I want to do first. Let's look
I did just short, and it's live right here. I just shorted Sprouts.
What's that?
It is, you've never heard of Sprouts Farmers Market?
No, I have not. Is it in here? Is it a Florida thing or?
It must be. Yeah, they're down here and they're a beautiful store. But the stock right now is, let me see here.
It's gone up, it looks like.
It's at a 3-year high of $178.99. Now today it's up $6. So I'm just trying
had some good sprouts come out.
Yeah, I'm just trying. I've had a pretty good morning already. Just trying to make a quick $100 off this.
Well, it looks like you better get going.
Yeah.
We need to tell them that there's something wrong with their sprouts, and then the thing will go down.
So, everything in there is. I mean, they're very organized. It's a beautiful store and real clean. Vegetables, nuts, candy, and fish.
Did you just call me nuts? I'm just a little crazy. I'm not that
nuts. Okay, what do we got? Which ones you want to do first?
Let's do our update on hold on a second. Let's do our update on the 2 stocks that we just have that we're keeping track of. That would be the
NNDM.
Yeah, NNDM and it was at 165. Let's see, when was that? That was at the beginning of May. It looks like, yeah, beginning of May, and then you had Pasquale's PSQH at
Right.
185. So and I looked at them. I actually followed your advice on this. I
Yeah.
bought
Well,
500 shares of Pasquale's, and I bought it at $1.96. And guess what I sold it at? Go ahead, guess.
260.
271. Bingo.
Wow.
Yeah. Now look at where it's at. It's
You got
like,
a nice pop on that. That popped all the way
yeah,
up to $2.98. I thought,
I was gonna sell it then, but I was just glad I sold it now because it's at 226. So look, it's already gone down that much. So
right?
I had a feeling they were pumping it up. Do you ever get that feeling that they're pumping something up and there's no reason for it?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And it's
definitely.
just like, why is cold and boil is the same way. It's like that thing is crazy. I almost bought boil at cold at 22, but I didn't
I
get it.
traded Boyle yesterday, John.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Did you sell it short?
I bought long, and I bought. I actually had to take my truck somewhere, and I put a buy in around 40. Where was it? It was yesterday. I put a buy in around 48.30. It went all the way down to 48.06.
Yes, it was, and then it
And
went back up.
yeah, I bought 300 shares and wrote it up for a whole point. And I could
I
have
was
wrote
going
it
to
all the way
say,
up for more points, but look at that. This is the way this thing trades. It's so
oh,
crazy, right?
it's crazy. Look at all those. I mean, it's crazy, and the volume's huge. And
Yeah.
that's a $50 stock. It's not like we're trading a $2, $1 stock.
Oh
It's
no. Yeah.
and you just watch it. And they are like mirrors of each other. I mean, it's crazy
Well,
how one gets a little behind. It doesn't take long for it to catch up to the other one. So
and this is a gas ETF, but you see what they do. I mean, if somebody had bought it at
pumping it
48
up.
yesterday and wanted to hold on to it, I mean, they bring it down and they try to get you out. It's like, oh, okay, this ain't going anywhere. And then about time you get out, then they whip it up.
It does seem like that sometimes. Like, dang
Oh
it.
yeah.
That's what I thought when I sold that Pasquale's. I still have 10 shares of it, but I might, if it gets back down to $2 again, I'm gonna buy it back. But anyway, so you're doing
No,
better.
yeah.
You're up to 226 from $1.85.
Well, look at that. It went all the way down to 222 yesterday. And, again, I'm thinking, geez, is this just popped up? Well, let's do a 10-day chart. This popped up to $3, and I thought, okay, man, we're going somewhere now.
Yeah, and
there was no news.
Yep,
it just did it, and then it came
getting
all the way back down, sold all the way down, then sold all the way down again, and then went up. And so that kind of made you think, something's brewing, or this was just a pump and dump, and
it just looked like a pump and dump to me. The whole thing, because like I said, there was no news on it. There was no reason to think there's going to be any news, and they're just running it up. And I was just fortunate to sell mine at the right time. So
but this is the one for the viewers out there. Donald J. Jr. Trump
is on the board.
Was appointed to the board. Yeah.
So, apparently, he's no Hunter Biden because his stock has gone down since he was appointed. Actually, it's probably back to where it was when he was appointed. So, anyway, you're doing better on the Pasquale's against the NNDM.
But yeah, I'm going to hold 4,100 shares for a while.
I'm going for.
Got to sell in at 18. I think I'd have to look it up again. And
it could. I mean, you get a couple contracts. That's how it goes. I'm looking to get 10,000 of my NNDM. I have 8,500 of them. So, but it's pull up that one NNDM.
I just had it up. Oh, there it is.
You get them up there pretty fast. Yeah, it's at $156. So I got that's about where I'm at. I'm at 155, 156 is what I'm at. I got some a little higher than that, but most of mine that's where I'm at. So it was up to 162. Look there, and then it's just sort of just hanging around. It generally doesn't get below 156 too much. I think I bought some today for 155 because I got a buy-in at 155. they get down that low, I buy some more. But yeah, so you're doing good. But one of these days we're going to pull that up, and this one's going to be it's going to be up there. I think they're still getting their stuff together, and still trying to work out Desktop Metals, but they'll get them together. All right. So now what's next? We talked about those, and
well, let's talk about remember last 2 weeks ago I said. Well, let's talk about Planter first. Is that one of our picks? Maybe. Yeah, it probably is. Okay. Well,
yeah,
we won't talk about that. But back in the day, I called Planter. I'll just put a year chart, and we can talk about it later. But on this yearly chart, back here,
yep,
I said this thing's going to 100, didn't it?
Yep. It's at one.
It's went all the way up to 133.49. Now, 2 weeks ago, I said what stock was going to 100. CR.
Oh yeah, that you got that one. CR. Well, let's just go ahead and do your picks then.
Hey, I just sold something. Let's see if I made any money on the Sprouts. Hang on.
Oh, you sold the Sprouts?
I only made $35.
Wow, you're killing it. Wow. Hey, folks, remember this is in no way financial advice.
Oh, I must have put. I had to buy in at 76. Wow. I should have went lower than that. Okay, anyway, but CRW.
Did you just buy something or sell something?
I shorted it and I just sold it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But now it's trading at 47. I could have got my $70. I think you were bothering me.
You had a show to do. If you would have been paying attention, you would have had that. So this show's now costing you money. It's not only taking time, but now it's costing you time and money.
So 2 weeks ago, look at this chart, man. This back, I said, hey, this is the next stock going to 100. It's trading it went all the way up to 130. It's
very similar to the Planter.
Yeah.
I mean, very similar, except it's 60 instead of 30.
Well, here's the year chart.
Oh yeah, I mean it's almost identical to it. It's
right.
I mean that's probably how the market's sort of been going, though. Really, I think you've talked about this several times that we're due for a severe correction at some point, and this doesn't seem like that's in the air right now.
But, well, we may have had it. I kept trying to figure out how are they going to get this market down, and so they took the tariff deal, right?
And then
I think that's how they got it down. And I'm not sure now what it would take to get the catalyst to make the market go down now. So
yeah,
they can come up with something. But
yeah, there'll be some kind of blue blonic plague that they'll throw out there. But I got an interesting pick today for mine on that's talking about vaccines and funding, government funding. It's going to be a good one in my picks. So let's see. You want to go ahead and do yours first because we got CRWV.
Okay, we got CRWV up.
Yep.
2 weeks ago it was trading at 82, and I didn't realize. I said it was going to go to 100, but I didn't think it was going to go that quick.
Well, we had 2 weeks off. Remember?
Yeah.
So
I wonder what it was a week ago. It might have been 92, but anyway, I guessed it would be 92, and you guessed 85. So
you're plus 7 out of the gate already. Let's see what happens on Uber's.
Oh, Uber.
I don't.
What's going on?
I'm thinking it might be up
with Uber. Last week Uber was trading at 93. I thought it would go to 89, and you said 88. So
you're plus 5 now. I got 2 back. All right, let's see what Planter's going to do. Oh man, it's going to be close because I think I picked higher.
No, I think you got me on this one.
I did, but I didn't get you enough. I only got you by 3.
All right, last week it was 28, or 2 weeks ago, and I said 122 it would be at. You said 125, and we're at 128.
Yep. So I got another 3. So you win by plus $2. Boy, that's a skinny win.
Yeah.
That's a skinny win. All right, let's do the Dow. Let's do the 8-ball Dow. While we're in the neighborhood, then we'll do mine.
Yeah, 10 days ago you wouldn't have had a chance.
Yeah, but today is today. So, quick story. So, carb day, I go down to the restaurant there, and there's a bunch of Swedish guys in there. And I got the jacket with the Swedish flag and Savage on there, Sweet Savage, and they were all like, "Oh, that's a cool jacket." And so they said, "Oh, Marcus Ericsson's coming in to talk to our group. Stick around." So he comes in, and he's in there, talking in the Swedish. I don't understand a word he's saying. I'm sort of laughing when they laugh and all that. He did talk to him for like 30 minutes, ask all these questions. And at the end, I got done and he signed my Swedish flag. Well, that must have been bad luck for him because he got disqualified from second place. He went from second place first. And in the tech, they found out something on his car that was not right. And he went back to 32nd place. So
wow,
he probably didn't want to see me again. I got a picture with him, everything. Nice, super nice guy. Anyway, that was my carb day story from last week. So, we're going to do the 8-ball. So it says NASDAQ and Dow both up.
All right.
Oh, I got to do one of these. I got to do the Dow.
NASDAQ for me last week was 21,437, and did the 8-ball say up?
Yep.
Well, it is 21,275.
Oh, it's missed it by
200 points.
200 points. Okay, it says the Dow Jones down. So it said Dow Jones down, NASDAQ up. What do you have a Dow? I got 42,140 right now.
Yeah. Oh, right now?
42,1. Yeah, it was right on that. Yeah, so it's down. It's down.
I got 42,499 is what we wrote down.
Yeah, it's down. It's down at 300 points. So it's right on one and wrong on the other. So
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, it's it said up. Usually they.
All right, let's do your picks now. Let's see what Disney
out here.
Huh?
So we had. I had. Remember this one? I had the Disney. And then it's a Small World Sherman. Unless you got to paint it, Sherwin-Williams. And then everybody needs to have a Coke and a smile. So pull up the Disney.
So we're pulling up Disney. Last week that thing was trading, or 2 weeks ago, at 113.
Mm-hmm.
And I said it'd be 108. You said it'd be 118. So I got a little closer.
You got a little in that one. So it's at 112 and that's 52. 112, 52. So that's 113.
Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last Friday it was 108.78. I'd have been.
Oh yeah, he's been in good shape, but now you're not. So that's kind of 112.51, which we're going to round up to 113.
I think you're trying to trick me. I mean, I do weekly.
There's no blood on that. There's no blood there.
And now you've given yourself 2 weeks to get a chance to beat me. That's
bullcrap. So that was funny. We're even. So it's right in the middle. 113 is right in the middle. You got 5. I got 5. So no blood there.
All right. So
show
now
me the Sherwin-Williams. SHW.
SHW. Sherman Williams.
Yeah, Sherman.
Oh wait, I put too many symbols in there.
Sherman is
SHW. I used to go to their tents at the Builders Convention, man. They put on a good party.
Okay, boy.
Last week it was trading. Oh man, it's 363. I said it'd be down to 325, and you said 358.
Ooh, there's $27 right there. Make you holler. I'm up 27 now.
I bet 5 days ago is where I wanted it.
Oh, I'm sure it was.
Oh,
look at that. Well, you'd been closer. You never got that low. That's what you get for going against the painter. Well, didn't your dad used to be a fireman and paint stuff?
Dad was
do better than that.
Yeah, he was a retired Indianapolis fireman, and he painted on his day off. One of the biggest painters in Indianapolis. Yep.
It was like, so you should know better than to lose on Sherwin-Williams. All right, pull up KO. Coke.
KO, is that the knockout?
Yeah, it's going to be a knockout because we only got $1 difference here. So I'm winning by. You won by
last week. KO was $72. I said it'd be 70, and you said 71.
Yeah, and it's $72. So talk about flatlining, but I still got you by 1. So I won all mine. Well, except that we were tied on 1. Plus 28, plus 2. I claim that I did better. So okay. Now we'll go to the big board.
The big board.
It's the Gary 5 again, which I'm mad about that because you got me on the Bitcoin. But this time I'm gonna get you on this Bitcoin. So anyway, roll up the first one. We got gold.
Gold.
I heard gold was down a little bit. Is that true?
Well, we're gonna find out. Last week, 2 weeks ago. Gold was trading at 31.86. I said it'd be 32.80, and you said 32.27, and we're at 33.11.
33.11. So I only lost 8 points there. That's crazy. Yeah. But I just was hedging that one. So okay, Donald J. Trump. This will be interesting.
Oh, this is interesting, man. They are selling him off, but today's recovering. He is recovering.
I got 3 more. I got 3 on it, so it's -5. I'm -5 right now.
Yeah, last 2 weeks ago he was trading at 26.
Down.
I said
I got to write these down for. So what do you have gold at? Gold at right now? I'm going to write down for the 33. Pull it up again real quick.
20. No, that's not gold.
What is that? That's something else.
Yeah, that's NASDAQ. 33.11.
33.110. Oh, no, 33.11. Okay, 33.11 is gold. And then Donald J. Trump is at 20. Did you say 23 something?
Yeah, it's a 21.58.
Yep. Man, that thing goes up and down, doesn't it? I wonder how
many
people
look at the sell-off. They have been selling him off. Look at this 10-day chart.
Oh, yeah. Look, if we'd had the show last week, you'd have won. No. That seems to be the theme. If thing.
Right.
So now we got, I can't believe you wanted to get rid of old dude in Florida, Old Dominion Freightliner. What's up with that?
I don't know. Let's look at it. I haven't looked at it in a while. Old dude in Florida.
I have not either. I looked at IBM the other day to see what it's at. It was at like 263 still.
Old Dominion Freight. Let's run a 20-day chart. Well, it made it up to 176.
You got, which I'd have been right then because I had the 180. You had 168 and it's at one. Ooh, you got me. You got some on me there.
Well, yeah, 2 weeks ago I said
got me 12. Now I'm -17. Dang it. Bitcoin's got to come through for me.
Man.
So what we say that is, that's 160.20 or 160, just 160.
So yeah, this Bitcoin, they ran it up too.
Oh, good. That's
who they are, right?
Well, we got to do Boyle first before Bitcoin. You got your order bad.
Oh well. Okay, we doing Boyle?
Yeah, Boyle's. My order is Boyle then Bitcoin.
Okay, mine's Bitcoin and Boyle. So anyway,
change them around.
Man, Boyle's. Man, last 2 weeks ago it was 56. I said it'd be 64, and you said 58.
What is it?
You're at 48.
Man, 48. That's crazy.
You got me there.
Yeah, I think I'm winning now. I'm coming back. But I only got 6. I'm still down 11. It's going to come down to Bitcoin. Let's see where we're at on Bitcoin.
Yeah, 10 days ago, guess what it was? 59.05.
Yeah.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I'd have been right on.
I'd have been right on
it. You said 64.
Well, I'd have been close. Here's a spike, 60. Okay.
Yeah, it never got there. At this time of the year, it always goes down. It'll be trading places with cold here pretty soon. So is this Bitcoin? Oh no.
Okay, we're doing Bitcoin now. This is like I say, they really ran that up.
All right, I'm down $11 only. So this is going to be settled. If it's
okay, Bitcoin please. 2 weeks ago.
I crushed your spirit. Look at that. I called 105.81. What's it at there, Gary? Read that out loud. I can't quite see it.
It's 105.260.
Yeah, well, that's pretty good guessing, isn't it? Man, it was up at 107.
Yeah,
that's
today.
Crazy. Guess what?
It's only down $1,000. So
it's 105.20.
But in the last 10
105,
days,
23.5. Man, that's a lot.
that is. And they ran it up to 112. That's the world record right there, man. 112, 345.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So next week we're going to be calling this the Johnny Five because a Bitcoin. I called the Bitcoin. I'm back on it again. You're not going to get me with it.
Yeah.
So, and then I've also written the numbers down to save time later on. So let's see. Let's recap. Gary won his by +2. I won mine by +28. And the Johnny Five, now I won by a 3,000 something.
So I thought they'd soften. I thought the market would soften a little bit, but boy, it is taking off.
Today mine are down a little bit. Mine have been going up. I did pretty well last week until today. Today they're taking their profits from me. So what do we have here? We had a couple of extra. Oh no, that was last time. That's pretty much all the picks. So now we can go back through and do ours.
Cold up. Do you have?
Oh yeah. Let's do cold. That's our bonus pick.
Yeah, last 2 weeks ago, it was trading at 25. I said it'd be 21.42. You said 27.19.
I'm pretty close.
26.56.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty close to guessing that one right. Yeah, tough this week. Tough on you this week. It's like last week probably been perfect for you.
Oh man, 10 days.
Yeah, I almost. But that thing was down to 22. Pull up. See. Yeah, right there. I was going to buy it at 22, but you know what? Last time it went to 22, it went down to like 17. So I'm like, I'm not falling for that. And then you see the green, up it goes.
Yeah, about 7-8 days ago, it was 22.20, which made me right, and I'd have got you by $5. But you don't play fair.
I don't play fair. I do the thing. Well, this will be interesting next week with a 3 o'clock time. So I'll keep you posted, and any of our viewers out there, I'll keep you posted. I should know something by Sunday. So when I do the show previews, I will be telling you if our show will be at 3 o'clock or if it's at noon. Right now, it looks like we could probably get at 3 o'clock. So and I've not even talked to this guy. I've seen him on the team. We've did a couple of messages back and forth. So it'll be I think it'll be a cool show. He's really into investing, and he's got quite a few followers on there. And I think he's actually got subscriptions, and he gets paid for guessing Bitcoin right.
Really?
Wow. Yeah, we had got subscriptions, so people can. So it'll be fun to talk to somebody else who does shows like we're doing, instead of just listening to us every week. Be right. We got to have some other people on here that will be right about stuff. So let's see.
When me and you do a show, crap starts happening. Look at this.
What do we got going on?
Well, this is a Tesla daily ETF. Tesla is selling off like crazy. So when this is kind of like boil and coal. When Tesla sells off, this stock goes up.
What's the stock? Oh, Tesla Q.
Well, it's an ETF of Tesla.
Oh, okay.
TSLQ.
So they're probably selling the covered calls or something, maybe.
Daggone
it. Do you ever play with? Look at that. That thing's gone up like crazy.
Oh, yeah. Well, the market, it just started selling off.
So let's see. What's the Dow? The Dow's done here since.
Up 84, man.
Oh, the Dow's down 300 now all of a sudden. All right, let's do the 8 balls let's do the 8 ball real quick on where we're going to be next week. So I'm going to put down the Dow at 41,917. Close as I can do. So the 8 ball is going to say that it's going to be going.
Dang it, I was going to make a trade there. Okay, what do you got? We're going to say, what are we going to say NASDAQ is?
Well, I don't know. What is it? I don't know what it is. I got NASDAQ at 18,000. Is that right?
No, I got NASDAQ at 21,116. 21,116.
Okay, so we're trying to do that. It's Hazy. Ask again. Come on, 8 ball. Don't you know we got a show to do here and we're running a little behind? Okay, don't count on it. So it says down for the Dow. Let's see for the NASDAQ. So the 8 ball's been wrong 2 times.
Oh, did you just do Dow?
Yeah, I just did the Dow. Better
What
not
number
tell
you
you.
got for Dow?
I got 41,917. It says ask later on the 8 ball. Come on, 8 ball, get with it here.
We got to get that 8
We're
ball.
gonna have to get a new 8 ball.
You can't get mad at the 8 ball.
Yeah,
Though.
this is gonna be another one of those weeks. It says Nasdaq up, Dow down. So
Wow.
I know it. It's like it's been the times it's been wrong. It's been when it does that. So if it could ever get it together, but that's pretty good. We've been doing that for 6 weeks on the 8 ball, and it's only been wrong twice. I don't know if that's a pattern, but
yeah, Nasdaq's down 300 points right now.
That's a lot for it.
Yeah,
I can feel it. When the Dow goes down, I do pretty good. When the Nasdaq goes down, it affects what I have. So
Sprouts. Oh my gosh, I could have.
Where's it at now?
Oh, I shorted it around 173. It's at 171.46.
Oh, you can't make money off of cried broken eggs or whatever. There's some saying in there.
Oh well, it'd have been if I didn't have the show, it'd have been a good trade.
It'd been a good trade. So yeah, that's an expensive show we're running here. So you would. I'm trying to figure
cost me a couple $100 is all.
That's you'll make it back as good a trader as you are.
Yeah. Ow! Watch out. Okay, what do we got? Want to do your picks?
Yeah, well, let's do yours first because I'm still looking at. I'm trying to figure out what I have here. So
I got. What's the date today?
There's actually stocks picked by AI. Have you ever seen that before?
Oh yeah.
Like tech titans and stuff. So
yeah. Okay, let's do. Let me see.
I'm getting really good. I get like, see my paper. Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 weeks on one paper. I was getting three weeks on there. Now look at me go, getting 5 on one. So it's already May. It's going to be June tomorrow. Your birthday's in June, isn't it? Or is it?
No, it's in December. Look at this stock, John. How would you like to have gotten a hold of this? What's this chart? 10-day chart.
What is this one? Seat belts. Well,
went from $2.38 to $1.24
in 10 days.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days
to $124.
Yeah.
What the heck did they do?
Sharp Link Gaming.
Huh. They must have picked the Pacers to win or something.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Crazy.
So are they an IPO or?
No. Here's a 3-year chart. It's a stock that they decided to take up, man. That's crazy.
Wow.
And you can't even short it. Probably a good thing. I'd probably short it.
You just shorted it at 80.
I would have shorted it today, though. That's the all-time high.
Yeah. Yeah. I see it is. Oh, so it's back. It's all the way back to 78. Okay.
You know how I like to make myself beautiful. So let's do Alta.
Alta?
Yeah.
What's the signal on that?
ULTA.
Okay.
All right. I'll run a 3-year chart on Alta. The highest it's ever been is 574 and 76 cents. Okay.
What kind of dividend do they pay? They pay a big old dividend, don't they?
I don't know.
Well, it says right down there what it is, 808 and then 647. Is that what the dividend is?
Oh, is that what that means?
I would think so. I don't know. So we're just neophytes. We don't really know.
I think it's no, they beat by 8 cents or they beat by.
They beat earnings by something.
Yeah. Yeah. So right now, Alta, we'll say it's 471. We'll round it off. It is up 49 points today.
What? Today?
Yeah. They had earnings last night.
So you got a mover here. You got a mover that you just like springing this on me. So, okay, you got to pick first on this one.
Yeah. So, man, it made a heck of a move today. But I think next Friday the it will be let's say 5:10.
5:10.
Yeah,
You say 5:10.
yeah.
Man, I'm gonna go with. Let me look. I gotta look at this again.
This is gonna, man.
This is gonna
This is
make me
gonna blow
laugh.
you out of the park right here.
Okay, 5:10.
You gonna
You act
stay in the
like
fours?
you act like you know. Oh yeah, I'm staying in the fours, no doubt. It's just trying to say how low in the fours. And you're smiling like you know somebody at this company. Uh, maybe you got the Nancy Pelosi something figured out here. So,
Yeah.
uh, oh man, you're killing me, Smalls. I'm
Hey,
going
you got
four.
our banner up, right?
I'm going 4.99. Yep,
Okay.
4.99. 4.99. Yeah, I got that. I've had the banner up. That was funny. Like I said, the guy on the TikTok's got his own little disclaimer on there. I can't think that anybody would think that you would listen to people, that you'd have any recourse. You never hear the people winning calling you back saying, "Hey, you did such a good job. I'm going to give you some money." Only when they lose money is when they get mad. That's amazing.
No, this is just entertainment purposes
Yeah,
only.
just like I
We've
said
made
there.
some good calls. If you'd have bought Planner and rode it up, or the
Yeah,
CRWG.
or it's like I've almost got leases up to 100K.
Yeah.
So starting at 80, that's not bad.
All
But
right. And the let's see what's another one I like here.
something's dinging. What's that mean? You're making money when it dings?
Nah, it's just alerts.
Oh, you want to do Royal Caribbean?
Here's a low dollar stock. Let's do SOPA.
SOPA?
SOPA
you're
had a
just
press
stalling.
release.
You're stalling.
Society Pass Inc. I don't know what they do, but right now they're trading at $1.33.
All right, we'll put it down as $1.33. We're going to count every penny as $10.
And I think this stock will be $1.62.
162. I'm going to go with 148. And remember, each penny's worth $10. I wrote it on the side here.
I'll be able to go to Disney World after this one. I will.
Yeah, you're going to be thinking you're going to be goofy after this one.
And let's do a Z scalar.
What? Where are you?
Kramer says this is just going to go up like crazy. So
ZS?
ZS. Zebra Sam.
Okay.
And we'll say we're trading at 272. It's at 271.84.
272. What the heck do they do?
Oh, they've some computer storage deal,
Okay. Well, they got their stock's worth a bunch of money. Their stock's worth
so he says they're going to go up like crazy. I say next Friday they're going to be around 258.
I'm going 288.
Oh dear.
That's a 30-point swing there. God, it's no fun if you don't have a pretty good swing here. So we got 20, we got 11 on one that could be lost or won. That's funny. We just split one of mine straight down the middle. That was funny. So all right, we got yours. Let's get to mine. I'm going to go with this is Moderna. I don't know if you saw the news, but JFK or BF
shut them down, man.
He shut down that $700 million contract with them on their bird flu.
Isn't that great?
So the name of this is Moderna is MNRA.
I wonder how long this. What's the guy's name that shut him down?
Robert Kennedy Jr.
Robert Kennedy. I don't know that.
Yeah.
I hope he's got
the guy in charge of the health thing. So this one is MNRA. That's what they put in the vaccines. I thought that was funny that Moderna was named MNRA. So pull that one up. Let's see where we're at. It's actually it wasn't going down. It was only down like 90 cents when I looked at it.
MNRA?
Yep, there it is right there. Is that right? Is that Moderna?
I don't think so.
Okay, we got problems. Hold on. I got to find it.
I what the
Let's see.
heck?
MNRA.
MNRA is not Moderna.
There's nothing. So what do I got? Hold on, I'll find it. I pulled it up on my phone, and that's what they said it was. Okay, let's see. I'll be right on it here. Hold on. Moderna stock. It says NASDAQ mRNA. That's what we. Oh, it's MR. mRNA. Let's see that.
mRNA. Oh,
Yep, that's it.
got
Yeah, I had some letters mixed up there. My dyslexia kicked in. So I got it at 2605. We'll call it 26.
mRNA. Yeah.
So let's see. What's it? You got it?
26?
Yep. It's like 2601. It's 2605.
Yeah, we'll
So
call it
let's see
26.
So when did that news come out? Looks like it came out today.
Yesterday.
Yeah, it went down a little bit. Where was it at? It didn't go down that much though.
No, they're not. They're not going to let Moderna.
Let it
down
hang
too
out
far.
dry. Yeah, so it's up at 30. Now it's at 26. How much is it down today? Does it say?
It's down 88 cents right now. But let's run a three-year chart, or let's run a 5-year chart. Where were they at during COVID?
Yeah, 5-year. Let's see where they're at.
$500.
Wow, look how high that was.
That's in 21.
Yeah, they were making some cake.
That?
Well, I think it's gone. I think their future has gone the way of people don't believe in the vaccines. So Prevnar,
somebody owns it at 400, hoping it's going to come back. Huh?
They're selling it short, waiting for it to get down to $3. So Prevnar 20. Have you heard about that? It's the pneumonia for old people thing. Does your doctor? My doctor is like pressing that on me hard. And I'm like, I don't know about any vaccines.
I'm just going to live, man. I don't need medicine. If I die, I die.
He is big on the vaccines. He is like super big. He wanted me to get all the COVID, all this stuff. The shingles. And he talked me into a tetanus shot.
He probably makes a bunch of money off that. That hospital made a bunch of money off killing my brother.
Yeah.
When they put him on the
respirator?
Ventilator machine.
They put him on that? I didn't know they put him on that.
He died the day they put him on it.
Yep, that was bad.
And man, I've talked about it, and it's kind of like having a flat tire. You start talking about it, and a lot of people around you have had flat tires.
Yeah, well, there was one of the guys that helped on my campaign, Mr. Silence. He had the same sort of thing. We want to get him out of here. Let's put him on the ventilator. And 3 days later, it didn't work out.
He was texting me. He'd been in there 2 weeks. He said, I'm getting out Monday. I said, super, man. Great. And Monday he died because they put him on the ventilator. He said, I'm coming home Monday. So
no, he went home all right to heaven. I remember that time we played golf down there at Vive, and you shot a 6 under on one of the nines. Yeah. Well, David was with us. Remember, he was with us.
Right.
And we went and played craps, and he got on a heater. I made about $600 off on his roll.
He loved craps.
Man. Oh, he was on a heater. We couldn't do anything wrong. So he's given me probably one of the best compliments I've had. We were sitting there at breakfast. I think Steve might have been there with us. No, I don't think. Well, maybe he was. Or it might have been. It was just one of the people in our group, I guess. He goes, I see Jesus in your eyes. I'm like, that's a pretty good compliment, isn't it?
Yeah, that is.
And he did. It was unsolicited. I mean, he didn't want something. I don't know if maybe we had Jesus was at the craps table the night before. I don't know, but it was at the little breakfast thing afterwards. But anyway, that's just a story about your brother. But
I know. But did you know my brother he was an atheist?
What?
No,
I know that's not true.
yeah. Hey, X that out. Can you edit that out?
It's well, nobody will clip it. So
Okay,
and
good.
what a clip is when somebody puts that on there. Yeah, I don't. That when you
No,
said
if he
that.
seen that, man, if he said that, he meant it. I mean, he
Oh,
was
I
a
know he
man
meant
of
it.
his word.
He meant it. I was like, okay. I felt like I had to live up to something after that.
Yeah.
Like I gotta try harder.
I wish he'd asked my advice before he told you that.
Yeah, I know it. It's like, yeah, okay. Just throwing that out there. It was interesting. That's all. I just thought that was a fun trip.
Wedding
That was
crasher.
back when. Let's see. That was the lumber company. Who was that? The lumber company that took us, or
When we did
was
the
it?
wedding crash?
No. That was our own trip. We did a wedding crashers. No, that was. I think that was Masonry. It was. It might have been one of the mortar companies or something. But anyway,
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
can't. It was one of those back in the day when they used to take us
This
to
thing
trips
is
like that.
still going up. Look at
Are you
that.
talking about Tesla Q?
Yeah.
So okay, so let's get to mine. I'm going with the Moderna at 20. Oh, we got to guess it. So I got to go first. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with 27. Oh, this is going to be boring because this thing is not going to go much higher than 26. It's going to, so, but you can pick. Okay, your turn. I picked
Okay,
27.
you're going with 27.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I got to make it interesting. I'm going to run a 20-day chart to see what we got here. Yeah, they're not going to let it go down.
Yeah,
So you
that's
think it's
probably,
going to go up a point? I'll say 6 points would be 32. Probably. Man, what's the year chart on this thing look like?
it's only a friggin' dollar's difference. You got your,
Look at that. Man, are they going out of business? Somebody going to buy them or what?
well, I think that the vaccine is. I mean, they're in trouble with it, and they were one
Well,
of the
hell
big.
yeah, it's made everybody sick.
Yeah, so
Okay, you say what do you say? 27.
I'd say 27. I said it'd be up a dollar. Actually, it's real close to that. No, it's at 26, pretty much even
Okay,
right
I'll say 24.
now. Okay.
What
Yeah,
else you got?
it could be worse. Okay, so I got Chevron. It's gas because it's like petro. It's
Do you
not.
have the right
Yep,
symbol for
it is
this?
a CVX, which that didn't make any sense for Chevron.
CVX. Sounds like a prescription store. We have those down here.
Yeah, I know. We could go get that.
They're called CVSs. All right. Chevron is trading at 135.53, right there in the middle.
So we'll call it 136. That's close enough.
Okay.
So that's a gas stock, and gas is sort of trying to come down a little bit. So I'm going to go with.
Be lower than it is, that's for sure.
I'm going to go with. What's the chart say? What do you got out there?
That's a 180.
Okay,
No,
so it's been
here's
up as high
180.
as that. It's actually at its lowest. It was at 168.
Well, they make that look like a big move. That's only 30 points.
Yeah, it looks like a big move. Well, if you got 10,000 of them, 30 points is money.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah.
all right, so let's
Okay,
see.
so where are you thinking this is gonna be next week?
I think it's going to be 140.
You think it's gonna go up when Trump's
Yep.
trying to bring gas down?
I just think they're going to make more money or somehow. Well, you can pick something else.
Even with the tariffs, they can't even get the gas over here without charging. Okay, I'm not going to argue with you. You say 140?
Yeah, you can say less.
Because what do you know something? Are you?
I know. Wait, I'll smile like you were smiling.
Did Pelosi call you on this or what?
Yeah, actually, it was Jefferson Shreve, my congressman. I saw him last night. He got in trouble for it too. But it's funny. I think he traded like $38,000 worth of the stock. I mean, come on, this guy's got $1 billion, and they're busting his chops over. It's not like Pelosi doing $38 million.
You know me pretty well. What do you think I wrote down?
38,000. No, 138.
No price for next week.
138. 138.
Well, you're 10 off. I wrote
Oh,
127.
oh, one. Wow. How would I? How do I know that you're going to pick that? I thought you were going to pick 138.
I wasn't gonna.
Ooh, 120. I got my vaccine, I got my gas, and now I'm going to be investing in the market. I'm going to go with Goldman Sachs. That's my next one. GS. It's like Golden State Warriors. GS is what my other one is. Not really much of a theme this week. I didn't have a whole lot of time. The race week was
Oh man,
pretty
what a
interesting.
weekend, huh? Goldman
Yep.
Sachs is trading at 595.
595, and that thing it moves. It moves around a little bit.
Yeah,
But
he's
look, he's
got
down. What they
what's the
think it,
guy that runs the place?
Jamie
Neil
Dimon.
Diamond or something
Jamie
Diamond?
Dimon. Well, I think he was with the. Yeah, I think that's it. I wonder how Jamie. We can get Jamie on the phone. Maybe we can get
Jamie
him as a
Diamond. Yeah,
guest.
Neil Diamond's a singer, isn't he?
Yeah, actually, there's a Neil Diamond that's security for the mayor here, but it's not the same Neil Diamond. I see him every once in a while. When I was running for mayor, he was watching me, and it's like I went down to this city county building, and he was getting in the elevator. He was, my name's Neil Diamond, not the singer. I'm the security for the mayor. We're watching you.
Oh,
Okay, and that's
yeah.
like the elevator's door shut when he said that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Did
It
you
was,
tell him you're going to be riding your bike around the loop tonight? So you're going
yeah,
to
so
be,
they can run over me.
yeah,
I was thinking I rode Wednesday. We did 3 laps. Ooh,
nice.
Tuesday I did 2. But it's funny. So you can tell I have the Garmin, and it'll tell you how many watts. That's how we measure our fitness with wattage, how many watts we put out. So it's not like light bulb watts, I don't think, but it's power. So, you have so many watts, and that's how you can tell if you're doing better. If you got higher watts, you're putting out more power. So I did the loop. It's 21.8 miles. So I did the loop in 1 hour and 9 minutes. And then another day I did it in 1 hour, 6 minutes, but I had the same exact watts, 168. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. I tried to figure out why there was 3 minutes different. That's like a whole mile difference. So sort of like the stock market. I don't know how I figured out. The watts were
Right.
bad. So I got 595. I'm just stalling. I'm going with 602 all day.
602. Wow.
602.
What in the world? What's a 3-year chart on this thing? It's been up to 672.
And that's not even that long ago.
No,
But I think it got corrected when the
that's
market
on
corrected.
210.25. You're saying 602. I'm going to
Yeah.
go 584.
Ooh, this one's setting up to be a split the baby.
Oh, I'm telling you. I'm telling
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, the stage is set for massive upset for next week.
Now
For
we got
somebody.
to do our
Yeah, we got to do the
our
Johnny
what?
5.
Our
Can you
gold and
say it?
stuff.
The Johnny 5. Yeah, we got to do the Johnny 5 now because I
Okay.
won. Remember?
You want to start with gold?
Yeah, let's start with gold. I already got it down at 33.11. So I'm on it today.
Okay. Let's see where we're at on that. Man, is that?
Well, it's at 30. I got it. What's that now? Because before we were like,
Man, I'm biting.
have you been messing with the gold at all? Have you been shorting it?
No, I haven't.
It's just like,
what time is it? 12:59. Jeez.
yeah. Hey, we're doing pretty well considering we started out not talking stocks.
I'm going. If this makes this up to 17:30, I'm going to short this.
Oh, is that we're doing live trading on the air.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing that's really cooking right now. I just sort of hanging out.
Gold, right? Let me see here.
Uh-oh. NNDM's down to $1.54. Time to buy.
Gold trading at 33.18, but you want to play 33.18, or what do you want to do?
I got 33.11. I've already written them down from before, so it's already gone up.
I'll write down 33.18. What do you think gold's going to do?
Okay. I'll do gold. You do Trump. Oh, I'll go first on gold, and then you're the next after that.
Okay.
So, 33.11. Man, that is up there.
Right.
33.88.
So you think gold is going up?
Yeah, I think so.
Some of
Seems
these
to be
guys
trending that
think
way.
gold's going to go to 5,000.
Wait, I said 33.88. It's never been that high. I don't. It's at 31, 33.16. What's it at now? 30. I want to change mine. 33.18.
You went from 33.88 to 33.18?
Yeah, I think that's better.
You don't
Yes.
even think it's going to move in.
No, I think it's going to be the same.
Oh, jeez. So I got to change the 8 to a 1. All right.
Yeah, I just thought I'd make it easy.
I think gold is golden.
It's golden.
Yeah.
It's shiny. Shiny object.
Yeah. So we'll go with see, I was right last time because I thought it was going to go up. Now, do I think it's going to go up again? Because let's show the viewers. Does anybody out there know how high gold has been? It's been to 35.09. Okay,
Yeah.
world record. Is that going to get beat?
Ooh, wow! You're going to be that bold. I say it'll get beat by $1.
No, but I think it'll. I'll go 33.88.
You're going to do 33.8. No, it's going to be embarrassing if that's right.
That's for
I'll
sure.
put a circle on that one for next week, so it'll remind me of what you got there. So, all right, Donald J. Trump, you get to go first on that one, and it was at 21.58. 21.58.
DJT, Big Donald. He's our man. Oh, wow. Look at that. Come down.
It's already down
Over
to
a point.
21.17. 21. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say 21.
Yeah, I got it down at 21.58, so that would have been 22.
I say next Friday he'll be. They just don't like the guy. I say he's going to be 24.
I'm going with 20.
Oh, you think it's going down?
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, this one is. Yeah, it could be 35 by next week, or it could be 15.
Yeah. It could be 60. Yeah, who knows?
It's yeah.
I mean, it's very volatile.
And I wonder how many people are just trading that one. Just trading it. Not really going off any news or knowing what's going on with it. So you got old dude in Florida, Old Dominion Freight Liner.
Old dude in Florida's 159.
Well, it's like.
What do you think? Or you?
It's my turn. I'm supposed to go first.
Okay.
I'm going to go with 153.
Wow.
I mean, I messed that one up last time, big time. I missed it by a bunch. Bitcoin bailed me out, though.
153.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go 167.
Man, you think it's going to go up? It may. It may.
Yeah.
So, all right, our famous Boyle. I had it down at 48. Let's see what Boyle's at now. At the start of the show, it was at 58 or 48. I'm sorry.
It's 49.02.
So it's gone up a little bit. So it seems to be rallying in the afternoon. So.
Yeah. We'll say 49. All right.
Okay.
And now it's my turn, right?
Yep. You got to go.
Boyle's. I just can't believe. It's hard to believe Boyle's going to go down. I'd like to see it go down to. 45.
It's going to go down. It goes down all the time in the summer. Put up a 3-year chart on there.
Well, what does cold do? Cold go up?
It goes the same way. Oh, look, it's sort of. That's a 3-year chart.
That is a 3-year chart, but something's. Does it
weird.
split?
It just looks like it must be. Yeah, it's just up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Just not that much.
Huh.
So the short of the low is 35.
Here's a 1 year. Here's August and September.
Look, it was at 118.
Yeah, that's in June. Oh, I'm definitely going up. I think this thing's going to be 54.
54, he says, with a smile.
Yeah.
I'm going with 50.
50.
Yeah, I think it's going to go up, just not that much.
That's a terrible prediction.
That is a terrible prediction. You know it's going to be 50, so just might as well take it to the bank. All right,
What
so
we got next? We got
Bitcoin.
coal.
I got Bitcoin at 106,792. That's what my guess is.
Oh, you got
106.
Bitcoin?
Yep, 106,792. I already got it dialed in. 106,792.
Are they still selling it off?
I don't know.
Bitcoin. Wow. They are.
Wow, they did sell it off.
It's what'd you have it written down at?
I had it written down at the start of the show, it was 105,235, and it's already down to 104. It's lost $1,000 almost. It's lost $800 since we've been in an hour.
We're going to be exact on this. 104,555.
You're going to say 104 or
no? That's what it is. It's
okay,
104,555. So what do you think? It's who guesses first?
I'm saying 106,792.
106,792.
Yeah, take that. Take that. The Bitcoin guru. I only won by 3,000 against you last time, so calm down.
Dang it. I want to see how close my freaking short got to that they didn't take.
Oh, they did. Like, on which one?
On the one I put. I bet it's like 2 cents. Look at this. Yeah.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents from taking it, and I'd be up $250 right now.
They didn't take it, so now you gotta wait.
Yeah, that's bull crap. Okay. Bitcoin is going to be Bitcoin. I don't know if they're bringing it down today to get you out of it or they're in a downturn.
I got they on the phone right here. Let me.
Yeah,
I'll get them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're saying 106.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to say
they couldn't tell me what they were going to do.
102,760.
Man, there's a $4,000, pretty much a $4,000 gap right there.
Right.
They could be anywhere. It'll be an interesting show next week.
Cold, KOD?
Yeah. We got to do cold exact. What's it? That's our exact pick for in case there's a tie.
Oh,
go to the cold for the exact numbers.
Here's cold is trading at 26.59.
All right, 26.59. And you get to go first now. All
right. I think it'll be 22.64.
All right, I said 25.71.
That's ridiculous.
I know it's gonna. Oh, that's about what it's at right now. No, it's at 26. I think it's gonna go
25.71.
It's gonna. I think it's gonna hover around there for a minute.
Man.
So,
are we doing our NMDM and Pasquale?
Well, we're just keeping an eye on those. So
yeah, right. Okay.
And yeah, NMD. Pull up MMDM. Pull that up real quick because I was at 165 is what what it was.
Yeah. It's trading at 154, so we'll keep an eye on it.
Man, that's low. It's usually, but the market's down today, so I would say that's a good time to buy some of that. That's 155. It hardly ever goes below 156. They don't let it, whoever they are. So, and then pull up your other one. PS, is that PS? What is it?
PSQH.
PSQH. And you had it at
I have it at 185, 40.
Well, when we looked at it, yeah.
Dang God, it just keeps. What is going on here? It's at 224.
Yeah, it's come down some, but it's not moving super.
No. Look at the volume though on this day. Or let's see what we got here. Right here, there was
Oh
a
man,
trade within a minute of 81,000 shares.
somebody was getting rid of some or buying them. It looks like
Well,
get
yeah,
rid of them. It's all red.
and there is 64,000. Okay, I think are we? I'll do. We're gonna do a prediction. I think next.
Well, we can do it on. I mean, we're just watching this one to see who's going to do
Right.
better long term
I
investment.
think
So
it'll be $2.71.
271. Oh, I don't think so, Pally. I think I'm going to go with 208. And then I'm going to predict on NNDM. I'm going to go with 159. $1.59.
Let's look at that for a second.
Man, that one's going to go. One of these days we're going to pull that one up, and it's going to be $100.
I think you're right.
Did you just buy some?
Yeah, I just bought 2,000 shares of it.
That's a good buy at that. I mean, that's
Yeah. Okay.
wow, that's
right.
funny.
I'll say 259 too. I'll probably
For
when it gets up to
159.
165, I'm gonna sell it. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
hold
because it doesn't usually go. It has not been going above that, but it was up to 165. At the last week.
I'm gonna predict 165. So.
Oh, you're predicting one. Okay, I said
Yeah.
159, and you're saying 165.
Yeah, I think it's
All
gonna
right,
get.
boy, we're making like predictions like we know something this week. Something's going on here. So, all right. Well, that is a wrap. We're only a couple minutes over. That's good. Go back to us.
Always do your own research. There is people can hang up when they want, but this stock right here is
I'll put it back up there.
SGN. They're saying this could be the next S bet. Remember, I showed you that.
Wow, that is not very. Well, I'll buy some of those. What's that one called? SGN.
They're saying it could be the next S bet, which I just showed you in.
Yeah, that
went from $2.38 to 124, but it's just the talk. But this is a signing day sports. Now they just went from 49 cents to $4.
But then they came back down.
Oh, they came back down, but they've not. Usually these things will, especially from 50 cents, they'll come all the way down back below $1.
So
it's kind of holding it.
Put a buy in at 94 cents.
Yeah, you see, you could have.
What's the volume like on there?
There's it's trading some volume.
Oh yeah, there's like 150,000, 236.
Yeah, at the open there's the 117,000 in a minute. Here is 259,000 in a minute. So I'm just saying, and that's, you don't buy, you do your own research. You don't buy a stock on that deal.
Well, and you look at how many stocks there are. That's what I wonder about AI. It can look at a lot of stuff, but I think even with AI, you get a feel for what something's going to do a little bit sometimes. You don't it's just not strictly data, because there's a lot of emotion in the market. Somebody may think, oh, I'm taking everything out, a big player, and they take a bunch of money out of the market. Stuff's going to go down. There's just not money in there. So
yeah, you watch these stocks daily like I do. You can figure out what the pattern of NASDAQ and then how the stock is going to react to it. But something like this, signing day sports, is just, it just showed up.
What do they do? They signing day sports? Are they?
You'd have to.
Google. I have to look them up. Look them up. But it's a little cheap stock. It's a $2 stock. You can buy $1,200 worth.
Yeah, but like today, it went all the way down to 184.
What?
$1.84, and
Well, was that?
yesterday it went down to 182.
But it was at 315.
Well, so they either got rich because they shorted it from 315 and it's done,
Okay.
or they bought it up to 315. They're holding it thinking it's going to go to 20. So, but you don't know.
You just don't know. I wish people would let us know. It
I
would be a
know.
lot
I wish they.
better, wouldn't it?
I know. I wish they. I need to get a hotline. Maybe this kid next Friday will know
Yeah. So
who they
just,
are.
just to recap before we get off of here, next Friday we're going to try for 3 o'clock, but we will let you know on how that goes, and I'll let you know, Gary. You playing any golf this weekend? Anything?
Uh, Next Friday, yes, that should be okay. Me and John was going out to visit Gary. I think the weekend after that.
Okay. So did you play golf last Friday with Terry?
Yeah, yeah.
Because we couldn't have a show.
Oh
Because
yeah, we played in a scramble out there at Victoria Hills. Yeah, had a great time.
That's good.
We won it.
Really?
Yeah, Actually, we won the won like $45.
And your golf was free.
Me and him came in even par. So if that tells you, I mean, it's not a
easy.
It's not a goat rant. Well, you've played there.
Yeah, I've played it before. You can have troubles, but so and when you do the tournament, you play the best guy's drive, and then the second guy's shot in, or how's that?
No,
work?
it's just a 2-man scramble, and the team that you play with keeps your score. So,
Okay.
it's pretty legit. And me and him, we were 1 under until I think the 7th hole, and then we bogeyed it. So we came in even par.
That's good, and then you won,
and we won. Yeah. So that's not bad. Me and him, me and Terry.
So this would be a good time to put up our Trump and I don't think we're going to get this done. You got to start. You live closer to him.
Oh,
so
we are going to get it done. Don't even talk like that.
Don't talk negative like that. We're going to get it done.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to play. I've been working and race track and all that, so I haven't played in a couple weeks. Boo. But it's okay. But I've been riding my bike, so my blood pressure is down to what do you say, 116/84. That's not bad. Considering I have high blood pressure. Yeah. So there you go.
All right. Stay away from the stock market, and it'll stay there.
Yeah, it will. But hey, nobody's had to ride the goat lately. That's good. That's good.
I think I did last week, didn't I?
No, that was me because you won it was the Gary 5. That was bad. But this year, this time, as bad as I beat you on the Johnny 5, maybe you should have to ride the goat. But that's okay. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it to you. All right. Well, hey, we'll see you next week, right? We're going to maybe talk. But I will let everyone know when I get that thing all nailed down. Because it'll be fun. Having a guest, Gary.
That's going to be cool. Yeah,
we'll have to run talk to him. So what we'll probably do is we'll have him on for the first part of the show, and then we'll run through our picks real quick. After we'll let him go.
I wanted to start. I just can't believe I haven't done this, but just real quickly before you hang up on everybody. WellTrader.com.
Oh, yours that Follow the Whale, or is it?
Yeah.
That makes sense because the people, and is that the whale tail thing you're talking about?
Yeah.
Are you putting up a screen? I put it up if you put a screen up.
Well, I'm trying.
You're trying as best you can, trying as hard as you can.
Somebody. Huh. Well, yeah, that's okay.
Well, I have it ready for next time.
I will.
I need to try it. That'll be fun. I'll start a new $1,000 challenge. Actually, my $1,000 challenge I was coming back a little bit on it, but it's hard when you only got $1,000 to work with, and you invest in like Spirit Airlines and some other bad losers. It's not good. So, all right, you still looking for some? Or are we ready to go?
Yeah, we can be done. I'll have it up next weekend.
Oh yeah, get it ready. Get it ready. All right. Well, hey, everybody, thanks for watching. Invest for ways, and always remember, you want to buy low
and sell high.
All right. Yeah. Unless you're
Or
short.
short high
High.
and buy low. I love the short, man. They go down quick.
You're like the pessimist that I love there. So that's
I know
awesome.
it.
So,
I know it.
all right. Well, we'll see you
Well,
next
Johnny,
week.
you take care. Fun show.
All right. You too. Too bad
All
I
right.
beat you so bad on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
So you're new to the market and you're watching these market shows and talking to some of your friends, and maybe you listen to one of them and they say, hey, I got this great stock tip for you. Just get on board here and we'll ride this thing together. I'll show you how to do it and I'll teach you a few things. And you're like, okay, come on and get on. And then you get on there and then all of a sudden the market starts going. You invest this money, the market starts going, and it's going, and you're like, I don't know, I'm feeling a little bit shaky about this deal here, and then the market starts going up and down, and you're like, hey, and then all of a sudden the earnings come out, and it's like, oh, your friend says, oh well, sorry about that. I really thought it was a good deal. I just I'll talk to you later. And then you're sitting there, you're holding on to the horns.